This is lesson 5-3, greatest common factor. Our essential question, how can you find the greatest common factor of a set of numbers? So this picture right here shows you how to find the greatest common factor. They listed the numbers 24 and 60. And basically all we're doing is listing out the factors for both numbers. So they listed the factors of 24. They listed the factors of 60, and then they found the one that they both shared in common that was the greatest, and that happened to be 12. So that's what we're going to do today. We have one vocab word, greatest common factor, which is the greatest of all the common factors of two numbers. So example number 1, we're going to find the greatest common factor of 18 and 36. So let's go ahead and list the factors of 18. So we have 1 and 18. We know it's divisible by 2 because it ends in an even number. So 2 times 9 equals 18. We know it's divisible by 3 because 1 plus 8 equals 9. 3 times 6 equals 18. And those are going to be our factors for 18. So we have, I'm going to go ahead and list those out so it'll be easier for us to see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18. All right, so now we're going to do 36. So we know it's 1 and 36, 2 and 18, 3 and 12, 4 and 9, and 6 times 6. So when we multiply each of those together, we get 36. 1 times 36, 2 times 18, 3 times 12, 4 times 9, and 6 times 6. So again, I'm just going to list those out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and remember I don't have to count 6 again, 9, 12, 18, and 36. And now I'm just going to go ahead and circle all the factors that they have in common. So any factors that these two numbers share. So they both have a 1. They both have 2. Both have 3, 6, 9, and 18. Now, since we're looking for the greatest common factor, we have to see which one is the biggest of all the numbers that we've just circled. And 18 would be the greatest common factor of 18 and 36. Example number 2, we have 14 and 35. So let's go ahead and list the factors of 14. 1 times 14, 2 times 7, and that's actually going to be it for 14. So we're going to write those out. 1, 2, 7, and 14. And now I'm going to do the next number, 35. 1 and 35. It's not divisible by 2 or 3 or 4. It is divisible by 5. So 5 times 7. And that's going to be it for our factors of 35. So I'm going to list those out. We have 1, 5, 7, and 35. And now I'm going to circle all the common factors that both numbers share. They both have 1 and they both have 7. So the greatest of the ones that they share is 7. So the greatest common factor is 7. Example number 3, we have 22 and 55. So 22 is 1 times 22, 2 times 11, and those are going to be our factors for 22. So we have 1, 2, 11, and 22. Moving on to 55. We have 1 times 55, 5 times 11. So I'm going to write those out. 1, 5, 11, and 55. I'm going to circle the factors that they share. They share 1 and 11. And 11 is the greatest factor that they share. So 11 is the greatest common factor, which we also refer to as the GCF. And our last example, 99 and 121. So 99, 1 times 99, 3 times 33, and 9 times 11. Then we have 121, 1 times 121, and 11 times 11. So let's list those out. For 99, we have 1, 3, 9, 11, 33, and 99. And for 121, we have 1, 11, and 121, because I don't have to count 11 twice. So let's circle the ones that they have in common, which would be 1 and 11. And 11 is the greatest of those numbers that we circled. So 11 is the greatest common factor. Alright, here are 3 practice problems. You're doing the same thing. List out the factors for both numbers. Find the ones that they have in common, the ones that they share. And then find the one that is the greatest that they both share, and that is the greatest common factor. Don't forget a word problem or question, and rate your understanding.